What's up, guys? It's Super DBZ 800G here, back at you with another video. Now, Battlefront 2 updated as its January update, and they added Geonosis as a map. Well, technically they added it as the General Grievous update, but now they added it to Blast, which is an online mode, which is this one right here. And then they added it to arcade mode, which is nice. But the real big thing that they added, my guy, is my man's Count Dooku. Look at this dude, bro. He is a savage. He was added, what, 2-3 days ago? 2-3 days ago? I just saw, yesterday. Yeah, I saw yesterday. I was looking through my games and apps, and I saw the Battlefront 2 updated, and I was like, oh snap, Count Dooku, and like I saw him, and I was like, yo, this dude. But so his three abilities are Exposed Weakness, which is RB. It says Count Dooku influences the target with slower movement and an increased amount of damage from Dooku. If Count Dooku eliminates that target himself, this ability is instantly recharged. He has Duelist, which is his final and middle ability, which gives him increased lightsaber damage toward like people. And then Lightning Stun. He shoots lightning out of his hands and he stuns them. It's pretty much self-explanatory. But they added him, so I'm going to be doing a breakdown of him, and I will also be showing the new map, Geonosis, in the arcade mode. So, we're going to make it 50. Yeah, I'll just do 50. Alright, boys, let's go. So this is Geonosis. Now, I'm not much of a Galactic Assault person, so I didn't play Geonosis when it was actually, like, live when Grievous came out. So, like, yesterday was my first time playing Geonosis, man. And it is beautiful, man. I love this map. The graphics, the overall feel of this map, the scenery, all the little tiny Easter eggs, and you'll see it in a minute. But I'm going to be playing as Count Dooku, obviously. Now, I'm going to start him out with no cards, and then I'm going to show you guys his card loadout, I guess you could call it. Alright, my guys, so this is Count Dooku. Now, they fixed the stamina bar, so now the stamina bar is right above your health bar. It's that little teeny white bar there. That's the stamina bar. They fixed that. But Geonosis, man, going around I love Geonosis. I remember, I think the first time I saw Geonosis was in Attack of the Clones, I think. Yeah, Attack of the Clones, which was episode 2, and that was like way back when I first saw it. And then, of course, they brought it back in the Star Wars, the Clone Wars TV show that was on Cartoon Network, which is getting a 7th season this year. I'm so hyped. I need to know when they release Season 7. Season 6, man. Season 6 was all about the feels. Oh, my God. I can't. I watched them all when they first came out, which I think it was Friday? Every Friday they came out? Friday, Saturday on Cartoon Network? It was lit, man. It was always, like, late. It was always, like, 7, 8 o'clock when they would come out. So, this is Geonosis so far. This is kind of like the middle area. And then obviously outside the map if you look, you got the Republic like AT-AT launcher things. You have the Separatist, I think, drone ships, whatever. I think that's what they're called. The Separatist drone ships to evacuate. And then you have the big boy, the Separatist drone, the Separatist dome ship. I think that's what it's called, like Separatist, like the dome. I think it's like dome something. But I'm about to die because I'm too busy focusing on the map. So, but yeah. Where is this dude? I'm about to destroy him. Bop, bop. Yeah, man, Dooku. My honest opinion of Dooku. So, back in the day. Now I know I'm gonna seem old, but back in the day, the original Battlefronts. I'm not talking about this one. I'm not talking about the 2015 Battlefront. I'm talking like super OG, old school, like original Xbox, PS2, Battlefront 1, and Battlefront 2. In the first original Battlefront, you couldn't play as any of the heroes, so you couldn't play as any of the like light side Jedi characters, or you couldn't play as any of the Sith, like dark side characters. So they were in the game. They were on certain battles, and then if you went into the settings, you could have them in like regular battles, which was cool. But they had like a ton of health, and like the only way you could really stop them was if you really went ham on them. That, or you do what I always did and tried to throw them off the map by using like a grenade or a landmine. And then the original Battlefront 2 came along, bro. Those two games were like my childhood in a nutshell. So, my original thing of Count Dooku when I first played, I didn't like Dooku in the original Battlefront. I didn't like Palpatine either. Palpatine sucked. I never liked Palpatine. Holy crap, did they brighten his face? Look at my man's. Hold up, look at my man's. They brightened his face. Holy crap, yo. Look at him. They brightened his face. You can actually see his face now. Dang. Jeez, Chancellor. You need to look you need to look younger there, my dude. But I didn't know they did that. I didn't like Palpatine either in the original. In the original, I hated Palpatine. Like, the one cool thing that Palpatine did in the original was if you force jumped with him and you pushed... I had it on PS2 back in the day. But if you jumped and then R2'd, he did this little lightning bomb thing as you dropped down, which was kind of cool. But other than that, I hated Palpatine. And then he could, like, force choke people, which was, like, it was okay. And then, same with Dooku. Like, Dooku was pretty much the same as Palpatine. Which, that's why I didn't like Dooku that much in the original. He just sucked. And then, when the computer played as him, he just sat there and did Force Lightning 24/7. It's crazy. It was stupid. He just was just like Palpatine, but so I never really liked playing as him. This version of Dooku is way different than Palpatine, which I am very happy about. I was very, very skeptical on whether I would like Dooku in this game, considering how they did him in the original Battlefront 2. So, I like it, man. I love Dooku in this game. His attack animations are really good. He's really unique. His abilities are really cool, which I'm going to go over here in a minute. But, yeah, man, I like Dooku in this game. I haven't unlocked him yet. Each hero that comes out with the new update is 35,000 credits, and I'm, like, nowhere near 35,000. I think I have, like, 13,000. So it's going to take me a while to unlock my mans here. But, yeah. Same with Geonosis in the original. Geonosis was one of my favorite maps. I always played as the Republic because I wanted to take out those separatist, like, ships or whatever that were in the back. They were spawn points for the separatists, like command posts. But, yeah. So, I'm gonna go over... I have the hiccups. I'm gonna go over Dooku's abilities. So, dang it. Did my mans really just use Disruptor when I had a... Hold on. Let them kill me and then I'll use this. I'll just kill myself. I'll jump off from that. Or they'll kill me. Sometimes you just gotta give up on life, man. Nah, just joking. Just joking. So, his first ability, once I find someone to actually use it on, that I'm gonna use is his right ability, which is RB or, I guess you could say L1. Yeah, L1 for PS4 people. It's called Exposed Weakness. Now, the way you will notice who I target is there will be a gray outline, kind of a white-gray outline around them. And the way that this works is they are outlined. And if I personally get the kill on them, so if I kill them, this ability instantly recharges, which is nice. I like this ability. It's cool. You can tell who you target by the gray outline. And so if you don't, so if you target a person with this ability and you don't kill them, the ability has to cool down. And how you can tell, you get, I think, 10 seconds. You get a 10-second time frame to kill them. So you get 10 seconds to kill them. If you don't kill them within those 10 seconds, the ability has to recharge, which I actually timed it, and it is 10 seconds. I timed it yesterday when I was first playing this, when I did Exposed Weakness, and it is 10 seconds. So, that ability is really nice if you can get the kill and make it an instant recharge. Watch, I'll time it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that was 10. Maybe I was late or early, but it is 10 seconds. Maybe 9, 10 seconds. Alright, this next one is the lightning stun. Now, as you can see, my man's just electrocuted. Him. It stuns them and kind of knocks them back, pushes them away with this lightning. It's actually really cool. I'm really happy that they brought Force Lightning with Dooku, because that was kind of Dooku's thing. And even in the movies, he would do the Force Lightning. But, yeah, man, Dooku's crazy. I always liked Dooku in the movies and in the show. He was kind of he was the master of General Grievous and the Sith Lord that everyone wanted to capture and, in Anakin's case, killed because Anakin decapitated Dooku and kind of took his lightsaber. But, yeah. He also taught General Grievous how to use lightsabers and how to adapt his cybernetic fighting style. And so he was kind of a big part in kind of the Separatist droid army, I guess you could say. He's kind of the big boss man. So this next ability is called Duelist. Now what that does is it pretty much gives him a lightsaber damage boost, an offensive lightsaber damage boost against anyone. Now, before I fall off the map and die, Force Lightning. I love that ability. That's probably my favorite ability is the Force Lightning. And then after that, it would be Exposed Weakness. And then after that, it would have to be his Duelist. But, yeah. It pretty much gives him a boost in damage against anyone he comes across. Now for his cards. So, his first one, we have Sith Control, and this is arcade mode. So automatically, all of them are going to be max. Dooku has increased health regeneration. This one, his lightsaber attacks drain less stamina. Blind Spot, the lightning stun has an increased area of effect. Superiority, exposed weakness lasts 2 seconds longer. So, before, if you don't have cards, exposed weakness in particular, that ability lasts 10 seconds. If you had this card, it would be 12 seconds. So you get the gist. Rising Power, if Dooku kills an enemy trooper, he regains 20 health. If he kills an enemy hero, he regains more. Dominance, with exposed weakness, the target gets damage, or Dooku gives increased damage to the target that has exposed weakness. I couldn't talk. Duelist. Where's the... last seconds, the lightning stun has a shorter recharge, which is nice. It actually is. It is really nice. And then his other one, where was that? Balanced Duelist. That was the one I was looking for. It decreases the recharge of Duelist, which is nice. And then there's Masterful Duelist, which Dooku takes reduced damage while Duelist is active. So, I'll just pick a random card loadout. I'll take Blind Spot and Balanced Duelist. Let's just go with that. There's 10 enemies, so this shouldn't really be a problem. So, oh snap, my man's is all the way over here. Let's get him. Exposed weakness. Eat this, my guy. Bah! Dang, I just one-shot this man. Lightning. Bruh, I like Dooku. He's a lot... In the original Battlefronts, he's a lot... He's pretty much exactly like Palpatine. But in this new one, he is very... He has his own unique abilities. And he's a monster, man. He can literally just one-shot everything. I played him the first time yesterday, and I was like, holy crap, Dooku is just a freaking monster, man. Ooh, there we go. Well, you guys, that is going to be my breakdown for Count Dooku and the January update. Now, next month for February, we will be getting Anakin. We will be getting Anakin next month. I'm going to try to unlock Dooku sometime here in the future. It's going to take me a while because I have 12,000 credits and Dooku is like 35,000. So it's going to take me a while in order to unlock him. Plus, by the time I unlock him, Anakin will already be here, so haha! I'm about to waste 35,000 credits. Not necessarily, but, yeah, guys, that's going to be my breakdown of Count Dooku and Geonosis. I'm sorry I didn't show off the map as much, but yeah. Alright, you guys, peace out. Subscribe.